Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Hi, welcome to your December 2024 reading. I know I'm a little bit late. I apologize. I have been sick. Oh my gosh, I've been sick, but I'm here now. We have a little bit more than 2 weeks left, so I suppose this is your next 2-week reading. I hope that you enjoy it. Your timestamps will be in the description below. And if we've never met, hi, my name is Queen of Cups, and this is my little buddy, Droplet. I will get into the readings now, and I'll see you there. Gemini, hi. Thank you so much for being here. Trust me with your reading. Pulled your spread for you. Very loud messages coming in. You have a huge dream. A lot of people do, but yours is something you've had for a very, very long time. You've held it in your heart, and I feel you have been led astray for a while. Maybe you decided to get very serious about making money, and you did it through any means possible, so you took lots of part-times. Or let's say that you were persuaded into doing a degree that had no passion in. You just wanted to have stability. You wanted to make someone proud, maybe. But you're regaining your sense of self again. And you're willing to take on the burden of it all so that you can have your dream realized. Now, that's a big, big message that I have. We can go ahead and get into the cards now. That's really what I saw overall. We can get to the nitty-gritty of it all now. So, it says, when you feel like you don't fit in, make space. Right here in this card. Love this deck. Also, if you like any of the decks that I'm using today, please go check them out. I really love supporting the artists. They're so talented. They're in the description below. Okay, so, yeah, your past is lack of focus, being all over the place, having distractions everywhere, having a tough time choosing, but you never let go of that dream. And I wouldn't be surprised if every choice you made, you thought, well, this is just temporary. I'll get to the big stuff, the important stuff later, after I make so-and-so happy, or after I make the money, or after I kind of have these other experiences, or, things like that. Even if you didn't tell people this, even if you didn't share this, I think this has been a big part of your story for a long time now. And finally, you're stepping into it. Now, I say that because we have you coming up as the Empress card. And I'll be honest with you. You're going to grow. You're going to transform. Going to change. And people are going to leave. Old ways are going to melt away. You're going to change. But it's going to be for the better. Now, not all people will see it that way, especially family. Maybe even your exes and stuff like that will try to come back to you and be like, you've changed. That's what I'm seeing. And I want you to know that this is a burden that, yes, you'll have to bear for now, but it'll heal because you're getting closer and closer to who you've always wanted to be, who you've always known you're meant to be. And you're not afraid to take those baby steps anymore because you've reclaimed your power and you understand that there's freedom in this. Now, the reason I say that is because I had these cards actually fall out. And, usually I'm sometimes they fly everywhere, but these fell out a very particular way, and it was in the spread that I use for the subject and the message. Now, the subject is the past and a goal and a dream and a desire here with the Six of Cups and the Star. So we also have some Aquarius energies coming in. Maybe you've got an Aquarius in your life that's really motivating you. You don't have to. I like to mention that. That could be, maybe that means something to somebody. But we have the King of Swords as the sentence. Subject, sentence, the message. King of Swords is about strategy, having a plan, having the wisdom, the experience in order to know what you must do, and not taking information lightly. You're using it very good for a very good energy for an air sign, this King of Swords. We also have the Three of Wands coming in, and this is the card of expansion. Now, this is someone who wants new experiences. This is someone who is looking beyond this little mountain here, and they're seeing all the other mountains, all the other little cities that they could go to. And yes, it's daunting, but more importantly, it's exciting. And your outcome will be happy family card. So this is the Ten of Cups, and it means being around your soul people. It means finding your tribe. It means feeling like you've cultivated a community that loves you, and you don't have to question that. So I don't know, you could be a content creator. I know there's a lot of VTubers that watch me. I know that there's a lot of YouTube creators that watch me as well. So that could be something that you want, like just to have a community that uplifts you and you uplift them. That is very much coming in. Just be aware that for the next 2 weeks, you may have to have some tough conversations, either with yourself or the people around you, because they're not giving you the space that you need, so you have to go make it somewhere else. Now, I actually pulled for what your soul's calling you to do right now, and we have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. That came in with this Empress card very heavily as well. We also have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? And I think it's going to be through those people that have expectations on you. Or, maybe you have a fear of what people think. You really care what's going on in people's noggins. And I think that you've had to for a long time in order to survive. And we're moving beyond this. We're learning how to protect ourselves. And it's not going to be easy at first, especially since we've told ourselves that pleasing others is how we keep ourselves safe. But now you're at a point in your life where pleasing yourself is how you keep safe. Okay? So don't be afraid to say no. And also know that you're not on any kind of wrong path. Everything is falling into place. Everything you have experienced has been for your own betterment, including the pain, even the sucky parts. Because now you know better. Now you know what you don't want to do. Now you understand what it feels like to not live your authenticity, or to not follow your dreams, or to live other people's dreams. And I feel that's going to be really big for you this next few weeks here. So that's what I see for you, Gemini. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed that, and good luck with everything. Bye-bye. Libra, hi. There's something you gotta say. I see new people coming in and opportunities to get closer to loved ones, or maybe even meet your person, or get into a new relationship, whether it be a friendship or a partnership that's romantic, or maybe even business stuff. Anything like that, I see you really pouring your heart this next 2 weeks, or this next rest of December. Now your challenge, anxiety. Please take it easy. Don't overthink things. I know that's hard to say to a Libra, as you really weigh out your options. It's important that you take into account everything, all of the information that you have available to you, and it's because you care. You don't want to make mistakes. You have a very steady mind, steady hand, and a steady voice. So there's nothing wrong with that, but step into that in a positive way, not a negative way. You want to tell yourself that you're capable, that you can, rather than calculating everything that could go wrong. Okay? That's going to be a big message that came in heavily for your meditation. Let's go ahead and get into the cards. We'll break everything down for you. And thank you for being here, by the way. If you like any of the decks I'm using, they are in the description below. Get them. I like them. I like them a lot. Okay, so once again, challenge anxiety. Also not sleeping, not resting, reliving the past. Libra, things are different now. You're in the future, well, you're in the present, but you're not in the past at all anymore, and the future's yours. The future's yours. So always remember that. And I actually see you stepping into that very soon. We have the Fool card coming in. This is you doing different things, meeting new people, having new goals, having new dreams and ambitions. You know, it's probably related to the new year, I won't lie. But I think you're taking it very seriously. I think you're taking life seriously. And that can be both freeing and also stressful, okay? I think that you're going to figure a lot out this month as well. So you're being heavily advised to congratulate yourself, to see your efforts, and to not be afraid to step into what you know is best for you, okay? Because you have a lot to say. You have a lot on your mind. You have a lot of ideas, and see you going for it. I really do. You know, you're no longer just thinking, you're in the acting stage, especially with this Knight of Swords. So, pulled over here, I kind of had this as a subject line. You know, this happened in the Gemini reading, and I was like, that was good. That was good. Just gonna do that for Libra too. And it says the Eight of Pentacles, and this is mastering your craft, being good at what you do, being very talented and rewarded for those efforts. And then we also the Two of Cups, and this is why I was talking about new relationships. So the Two of Cups is about deep bonds, besties, or romantic partnerships, or maybe someone in your family that you are very deeply attached to. Anything like that. I feel we're trying to work through these relationships and make them stronger, and putting in a lot of energy and effort in order to uplift them. So I see you kind of stepping out of this era of keeping to yourself and into this very kind of scary energy of being vulnerable. And it's not that I don't think that you're bad at being vulnerable. I just feel like you're careful with what you say, because you are very privy to the consequences of your words. And that's a wonderful thing to have. But I see you leaving room to be surprised and choosing for yourself that I can't be alone anymore, or, you know, I can't live in my mind anymore. I need community. I need understanding. I need love. I need passion, and in any way that it manifests for you. So, I mean, it could be romantic if that sounds right to you. And so you're being heavily advised in the future to make choices that feel more vulnerable, that feel emotional, that feel like you're sharing your story. Yeah, that came in. Okay, so excuse me, I've been sick the last 2 weeks, and if you hear me like heavy breathing, that's why, or clearing my throat. I did actually forget to pull you one of these, and I really like them, so let's get you one of these cards. And I also have cards over here on the right about what your soul's calling you to do right now. Pretty similar though. Heal, not doing it alone, talking things out even if it's scary. Also, getting out of a dark period by not being afraid to be authentic. So that came in. Okay? Don't be afraid. What? What? That's crazy. It says it's okay to fail, stand up and try again. I know it's very bright. Excuse me. Yeah, it's okay to fail, stand up and try again. Libra, I feel like you remember every mistake you made. You've not ever made, but you know, you're not the kind of person to repeat things. And if you do repeat things, you know, there's something you're getting out of it. But I don't know. I feel like things are different this time. And you're understanding that because you're seeing it happen to other people as well. Like, oh, well, that worked for them. Or, I don't know. It's like, I might as well try this again. And then you do. And it works out really wonderful for you. And it's very healing. It's very warm. It's very cozy. So try your best to get out of your hole, out of your mind. I think that being at peace is good. I think having structure and stability is wonderful. And really knowing yourself is awesome. but I think we're on a journey to figuring out new parts of ourselves and how to work with them. And I feel like you understand that nobody's perfect, not even you, but you're always trying to get better and find better connections. So that's what I see. Don't give up on love. Don't give up on friendship. Really. And don't give up on your passions either, because the work is healing for you. And I promise it's not going to be the same. So don't get hung up on what was and think about what could be. All right. Thank you so much. Please go follow me on my other platforms. They're underneath me. Yeah, sorry. See you later. Bye-bye. Aquarius. Hi. Thank you for joining me. Welcome. So, I did your spread for you, as you can see. Did a little meditation as well. And you know what I see you doing? I think we're really letting go of a lot of bad habits. I feel that we've been trapped in our mind. I feel that we have been overthinking, overanalyzing. We really should just be doing and loving and enjoying. And we're stepping into that this month. What I see is you getting quite passionate, quite loving to the people around you. And the people that you invest that energy in, they charge you. It's really cute. Like, I see you spending time with people that you really get along with. And they teach you how to get out of your mind, but also how to rely on them more. Really, I feel that we have been, not assuming the worst, but feeling like life is something that we have to play. Life is something that we have to be some sort of person in order to overcome. Or like we have to act or be a certain way in order to be valuable. And I think that our friends, I really think that your friends or your family, and if you don't have that, then it could be just through your passions, anything that really makes you feel very in touch with your emotions, gets you reflecting on how you feel. That's what's going to push you out of this, I don't want to say old timeline, because it feels like it's the same, but it's a timeline of emotional growth and maturity and healing. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the cards. All right. So the biggest thing I see, I don't know, this card really jumps out to me. This is the Bardo. And this is being between life and death. And what it reminds me of personally is that you and I are not souls trapped in a body. No, no, no. We're both. We are our soul and we are our body. We are everything. And everything that we perceive is us. And I know that's so weird to think about, but life goes on. You're an eternal spirit and you're just here on this earth enjoying or having this experience. Whether or not you enjoy it, it's up to you. It's not always going to be enjoyable. That's part of what we're here to do. To learn, to experience the multitude that Earth has to give us. And I think that we're waking up to that in subtle ways. I think we're thinking about perception and emotion and control. And I feel that we're getting very serious this month about how we're operating in our mind and how that affects everything else. So I say this because your challenge is the Justice card, and we never get a challenge unless we can overcome it. And this is you laying everything on the table. I mean, really wanting to get to the bottom of things, even if it's tough. So usually this is something we struggle to do, but for you specifically, I see you jumping head first into it and a little bit hard on yourself. Being a little bit hard on yourself. Late nights. This is for someone specifically, but someone's been going through their old photos. Please stop. Please stop. You're more beautiful than you used to be, okay? All right, now, but wrapping things up, and the future can always change, I really think that you're stepping into a more mature perspective of everything. And it's because you have been through the pain enough, and you've decided that is enough. Okay, so we also have maintain your peace. Goodness, I can't talk. Excuse me. We have maintain your peace, and that really set the vibe. That was actually the first card that I pulled, and this was the last one. But I don't know, being between life and death, being a soul, but also being a body. You're everything. Yeah, and then we have the Judgment card as well here. So I actually didn't mean to make this kind of spread. It just happened naturally for Gemini, and I was like, okay, I have to do that for every sign. It's very, very important. And I see it as the subject line, so what we're talking about, and then like the body or the message that comes with it. And what we have is peace, balance, tranquility, patience, and then also analyzing, seeing things from a new perspective. And I think that we really are turning the coin over from this like feeling of mortality into this feeling of infinity. I don't know, it's really coming in heavy for me because we also have the crumbling. What are you clinging to? So it's a little spiritual. I mean, maybe it's a lot of spiritual. I'm talking a lot about soul stuff. So if you're into that, it's like you're getting to the root of everything. Why you are here, what you love, what you want to pour into, what you want to leave in this world. You know, how do you want people to remember you? And I wonder if it has to do with the new year coming in. We can often get quite serious around that time because we were like reflecting on the year and like, goodness me, I didn't do the things I wanted, and but you did. You did it on your own your own pace. My gosh, I really can't speak. I wonder if you've been feeling tongue-tied recently as well. I wasn't having this issue at all in the other readings, and I mean, you could argue it's because it's the last one, but maybe even you, like your thoughts are just feeling very scattered. But once you seriously take the time to analyze everything, like write it down instead of focusing on just like the negative stuff, you're not going to make the same mistakes, and I think you're going to get closer and closer to, I don't want to say you're not emotionally mature because you are, but I wonder if you regulate other people rather than yourself. And yeah. Oh my gosh, that's really big. Oh my gosh, what? I'm sorry, I'm laughing because the message is huge, and I'm sorry, I know I sound so crazy, but the message is so big. For a long time, and I think this came up for Gemini as well, you have had to regulate other people so that you could feel peace, and you never learned how to regulate yourself. Or maybe you have like a little bit through distraction, but not when you're alone, not when you're at a pause or things are going slow. If you don't have something to be right up in your face, you don't know what to do from there. But I think you're figuring out this next few weeks. I really do. And I think it's the new year really kickstarting this for you, for this healing journey. Yeah, wow. I think the new year is going to be intense for you emotionally. I also, I don't know if you like vision boards, because I don't see a vision board, but I do see some kind of ritual you're going to do. And I don't know, maybe you do that every year, but it's like, maybe you like to stay up at night and, you know, kiss your loved one. You know, a lot of people like to do that so you can welcome in love for the rest of the year. Or maybe you're gonna eat oranges and have those really cute food things. I don't know. There's something that you're going to do in order to release and to bring in. And I don't know. Yeah. Maybe you're watching somebody too, like watching somebody do some sort of rituals. Okay. That's what I see, Aquarius. I know it's getting quite long. Thank you so much for sticking around. Let me know if that resonated. I know it was a little bit all over the place, but I wonder if you feel that way. Okay? Stop that! Goodbye. Good luck with everything. Remember that you are loved, and please go give me a follow on my other stuff. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I would really like to have a goal of at least maybe 10 comments if you want to be a part of that. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.